Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, welcome in. I'm still sick, but while I'm sick, it's apparently time to go fast in a bad game. Yeah, Trump. It's got Thriller, it's got Disco Queen, it's got Crab Dance. What's not to love about this song? But yeah, welcome in. Lime, and Sabs, and Josh, and Chester, and Trom. Yes, I will hydrate. Thank you for the advice, Lime. Anyway, I got antibiotics yesterday. So, according to the doctor, they'll start working in 2 to 5 days. You know, that's a remarkably good question, Chester. Wait, why is it not showing up? It is. There it is. I did, in fact, add the emote. It's very important to me. Also, I discovered something that makes me actually angry. Like, actually genuinely angry about Balan. I'll share it in a moment. I'm gonna put on the music because the music is one of the few good things about this game. Oh, weird. Not what I expected to happen. Man, Saps, that honey is kind of thin and really salty. Anyway. This game has different behavior at 30 and 60 FPS. Remember that jump that I said was really easy on Switch and I could not get on PC? Yeah, that's because that costume gives you more height at 30 FPS. I'm actually mad. So much so that a lot of speedruns switch to 60 FPS after that stage. Because that stage is... That jump is apparently one of the most difficult in the entire speedrun at 60 frames per second, and pretty straightforward at 30. Yeah, Josh. Hey, Emma Cole. Apparently we're playing as you. But we don't care about your story. Because you're dumb. It isn't Creditained. Okay, I am starting from scratch again. Because I want to see how well I can do on this. Now that I've had a lot more practice with a lot of these jumps and things, we'll see how much further I can make it in the time I have available. Once again, we start by getting the wolf costume. Smash this block, press this button. Get our first Balan statue. Instead of taking the incredibly difficult to pull off jump, just take the mirror. Head over this way. Missed it. Fine. That's just something I'm gonna have to practice a bit more. There we go. Much better. Up the hay bales. Up the pumpkin. Top of the wall. Get that statue. On 1-2, if I still can't pull off the 1-2 skip, there is a beginner's route that's easier. That's insane, Trom. So there is a quicker way up there if you don't want to wait for the platform. But I'm not going for a world record at the moment, so I'm going to wait for the platform. Also, it turns out this game has infinite coyote time. Coyote time being when you hop off a ledge, how long you have before you can press jump. This game has infinite coyote time. Okay, first level down in, I would estimate, about 4 to 5 minutes. I'm not doing a timer yet because I'm really not at that point. I'll get there. But I've got Jumping Jack with trying to be too fast. I've got Jumping Jack, which is the most important cost for early game. So now we'll see if the video I watched was accurate when it said that this jump is much easier at 30 frames per second. Because at 60 frames per second, I was just not pulling it off consistently. And it turns out that's because at 60 frames per second, it's one of the most difficult jumps in the whole run. Okay, I'm gonna take the slightly easier jump here. Go. Yes! Oh, that's so much easier. Oh, we in there, lads. Hi, Cam. PP to you too. That is so much easier.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
It truly is, Trom. And I don't mind losing a couple of seconds to switching back to 60 FPS, which is apparently preferred for pretty much the rest of the game. Oh, that... that normally goes better, but whatever. I mistimed the first jump. But that's BS. I'm gonna practice this dude again. I will answer your bedwet behead in a moment. Like, I'm gonna have to do him again, because I know for a fact I can do that smoothly. Not to the best of my knowledge, Josh. Marry pizza, kill burgers, bed tacos. Yeah. Good question, though. Very unusual one. Yeah, unfortunately, I did not do that well enough to get all... I've never seen that emote, and I hate it. With the passion... Oh, I was trying to look at a thing by using my mouse. But the game doesn't like that. So I'm going to go into this with just the two I would normally have. Yeah, I'm surprised I had so much difficulty. Wonder if the 30 FPS is now screwing me over. I don't think so. I think I just mistimed a few. That's what's meant to happen. Go, get the key, get Pounding Pig, pound. Get a short hop and beat him. That's how that's meant to go. Have a good lurk, Josh. So yeah, the 1-2 skip genuinely is just so much easier at 30 frames per second. Like, it's basically a free skip. And now, I'm going to have to optimize this movement at some point, but that is not really an issue for a first speedrun. And weirdly, we don't go to World 2 now. We go to World 3. Whoops. More weirdly, we go to World 3-2 to start? It's all very confusing to me. Frame 1. I'll use it in. Apparently you want the pig here. Because the faster you fall, the better it is. Gamer! Gamer, hello, thank you for the raid. Chester, or if I've got any other mods, could you throw a quick shout out to Gamer, please? If not, I will pause in a moment and do it. Gamer, thank you for the raid. What were you playing and were you having fun? You okay, Moobot? You doing good there? There we go. Ratchet and Clank. I've never played a Ratchet and Clank, but I've heard very, very good things about it. Go. So I'm going to take the slightly safer path here. Slower, but safer. That's rad, Gamer. As I said, I've never played them, but I've heard a lot of praise for them. And now we ignore safety. Just to skip, like, the rest of the level. Now I'm going a little bit blind now. I'm going to go back and do 2-1, which I know is one of the ones I practiced on, when was it, Sunday? And I did pretty well at that one. Well, after I got into practice. It is also where I learned how to do the delayed flutter jump. Yeah, I'm doing this in a slightly different order to what I normally do, but that was incorrect and cost me some time. Whoops. I know this is just practice, but it's still frustrating to make silly mistakes like that. I found this easier from over there. There we go. And then, rather than the obvious path, we glitch around some geometry. As you do when you're speedrunning. Gotta practice this, because this is very fiddly to get up there. There we go. Gets us across there. Gets us across there. The delayed flutter jump gets you a ton of speed and distance, which you would not normally get. Please don't make that sound, ma'am. Okay. I fell. That's not part of the speedrun, for anyone wondering. That's just me needing more practice. Go. Now, kind of a risky one. I'd like to. I got told that there's infinite coyote time in it. There is not. Okay. In fact, that's not going to help me. Excuse me. I'm going to have to get that costume back, because Jumping Jacks is the central costume to the whole first half of the run. Bit frustrating. This is just what I have to practice. Still, by 20-ish minutes on Sunday, I was still on World 1.
They call me Mr. Pig!
Greg, hello! Greg, thank you for the raid. Can't believe Greg is gone. Also, it's weird that chat bubble shows that as a really big bubble. How are you enjoying Rogue Legacy 2? I still haven't played it. Played a lot of Rogue Legacy 1. Slightly speedier than Sunday so far, Greg. Partly due to abusing frame rates. I might as well practice this level again since I'm here. no, I do have to wait for that. Part of the issue. But there we go. If I wait for it, I can get it. But I can consistently get that in 2. Did you play Rogue Legacy 1, Greg? Because I am curious what people like between the 2. Lance, you're not cool anymore since I know you turn into a dork at the end of the game. So what do you prefer about Rogue Legacy 2 versus 1 or vice versa? Is there anything you prefer about 1? I've heard at least some people say that basically Rogue Legacy 2 makes Rogue Legacy 1 unnecessary. And we get a rainbow weed gummy, which is entirely unimportant to the speedrun. 2 has many more relics, more bosses, more areas, more stats, just all around more. Okay, so 2 at this point just sounds like the better game by like every measure. Good to know. Two does also look very pretty, I have to say. I mean, so did 1, but 2 looks prettier. Okay, so I'd normally hop up there, grab the key, grab the costume. I already have the costume though. Hop up here, here. Get the statue. Use geometry. Get the key. Whoops. This costume is very good for abusing geometry, and is especially good at abusing geometry on this particular level. Not the jellyfish, jumping jacks. Aw, heck. Almost made it. Go. Go. I would go across there and then come back, but not the part I need to practice right now. Greg, make food. You deserve food. Also, hi, Lime. Lime Balan is going significantly speedier than Sunday, so that's good. No, missed it. Man, that jump's difficult. Not title screen. Yeah, I'm good. It's these kinds of jumps that are so difficult to practice because you have to come back to 1-1 and get a costume every single time. And these are the things I need to eliminate before, oh lordy, next week. Seriously, it restarts the level? Well, I'm not going to practice everything then, because I just did, and I was pretty speedy. I'll practice my my coyote time jump for the wolf. Fortunately, I need to wait for that to be in the right spot. Go! That's all I really need to practice. That. Eggs with chorizo? Greg, that sounds amazing. Why would I get mad at you for making what sounds like just delicious food? Okay. Back to level 2. For the same BS. Yeah, I've got to get rid of my dono gold. No longer relevant. Started me exactly where I wanted it to. Unja! Why I'm mad at Balan. Because my delayed flutter jump just didn't flutter? Just didn't. For what reason? For no reason. Just decided not to. It delayed, it didn't flutter. Now, for it to be a delayed flutter jump, it needs both. That's why I'm mad. Fortunately, now it's starting me off where it is easier to get the cut. Better way to do it? I don't know. This is for like 2 more statues. It's so frustrating. I haven't actually seen if there's 100% speedrun for this game. But I kind of don't want to know. Because if I know, I'll be compelled to try it. And I don't want to try it. I don't know if I've been clear. This game is bad. That's part of why I'm playing it. Okay. Now, let's... No! I do not know what's going wrong there. Very frustrating. Also, give me a second. I've got to open a window. Closed my window because it was very hot inside. Because it was very noisy outside. But then I had to open it because it became very hot. Having to come back for this costume time and again is probably the most tiring part of practicing with speed. I just need to get better at these jumps. And that's all down to practice. Greg. I'm assuming that's the chorizo that's sizzling. And I bet it smells amazing. No, I can't make it. Oh. Go. Okay, so normally I would start from here. There we go. I didn't get the key. I didn't get the key. This is fixable. Zach, if I don't, who will? There should be a key somewhere back. Okay. You can see the end of the level there. Always like that in game. No! No! I felt it as I was doing it. I don't know what the issue is with that jump. But what I do know is every time I mess it up, I have to go get another costume. It is really frustrating. Maybe it'll help if I do the thing. Whoops. Maybe 30 FPS will help me there as well. It's helped me before. Apparently 30 FPS does nerf some later costumes, but for this one is better. Maybe I'll just stick with this until I'm done with it. Go again. There we go. Got it. Now I'm immediately going to switch back because I find this one hop very difficult as the dolphin. Then you come back over here, hop up there, again. Nope, just that. That's what we're... And more ignoring the laws of God and man. Ow. How did I... Okay. I'm all the way back here. I got cocky, and I messed up. Oh well, gives me another chance to practice, I guess. Greg, for your huevo con chorizo, yes, I realized that that was the whitest pronunciation anybody's ever had. But, you know, give me a break, I am. How do you actually do it? What's the preparation? Okay. That part doesn't surprise me. Chorizo in pan first. Gotta fry that up. Render out some of the fat. Okay. And I forgot the key. I am kind of losing it on this level. So it's kind of like scrambled eggs with chorizo. That sounds real good.
They call me Mr. Pig!
Elvis, hello and thank you. I'm glad Luca had a good popsicle. Also, Luca, I'm doing this to myself because if I don't, who will? Hello, Dragon and Ramens. And Nerf. Anyway, I'm struggling with a particularly tricky jump, and I've been struggling for the past 20 minutes. Nice, Luca. Okay, Chester. What does the B stand for? Is it bird? Is it? Most birds don't have those. Okay. Again, Most birds don't have those. But the ones that do tend to lean more towards the hellish corkscrew shape rather than dinner plate. There are almost 10,000 species of bird and only around 3% of them have a penis. These include ducks, geese, and swans, and large flightless birds like ostriches and emus. Eagles, flamingos, penguins, and albatrosses have completely lost their penis. Thank you, Luca. Yes, Ramens, of course we did. If I don't get... No, I actually don't need the key because I've already got the costume. I just need to practice the jump. But every time I fail the jump... There we go! T-Dragon, thank you for the gifted sub to Luca. Hey, made it over. And made it. There we go. Okay, finally finished that level. I do need to practice, but I'm done at least. Okay. Now, 3-2 we finished. 3-1 we still have to finish. I'm glad we can all be mature about this. Hey. Fine. I'll be slow on my speedrun. How dare you. Enjoy shower, Chester. Yeah. Gotta work on that. Land on the edge of the book, get the statue. Ooh, I'm mad. Every now and then it just doesn't pick up my second button press. I clipped through that. I am mad. I am mad. Like, got a lot to practice. But this game has a lot to answer for. Yeah, I kind of wish you could set butt spot to have a variety of words. Because, the chaos that would be wrought. Oh, Chester, I added all three. No, you, Chester. Spot out here doing God's work. Also, Red Mage, if you're still here, I realize I forgot to ask how stream was. Because I'm an incredibly bad friend. There we go, that's more like it. Heck. Button tap cost me nearly 5 seconds. Pop time. This is not the time. Oh, Chester, I'm gonna have to fix that then. There we go. This is a bit of a fiddly jump. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can pull this off. I did it first time before, but that also means I didn't get any real practice. Oh, got it. Hey, I don't remember how to beat the boss. That's not entirely true. I think I remember how to beat the boss. Pop that. She drops some sparkles, after which she drops low enough to jump on. There we go. Then, bam. 3 for 3. Which statue am I missing? Should have 25 now. I know which one I'm missing and I hate it. It's an easy one to forget, and it's a really, really mean statue. It's in 3-1. And there's a costume that makes it easier, but we're not going to have access to that. To that costume. So instead, we can potentially lose our most important costume. It is down here. There we go. And I'm actually going to save myself a lot of trouble by just going back to the Isle of Tins. Because trying to do that jump both ways is very risky. Okay. Now on to World 4. Which is a bit of a fiddly one. This is where I essentially gave up on Sunday. But that was also much more time than this. Oh, Lucan. I don't know much about what's going on either. And I finished this game. Finished. I never saw the final cutscene because the game crashed on me. The game crashed after the final boss. What is the dusk butterfly? I didn't switch costume. I don't need that costume for this level. I mean, you actually explained it pretty well. Yeah, each costume gives you a single ability. You have one button. You can only hold up to 3 costumes. This is not necessary for the speedrun. It's just necessary for me to actually be able to play the dang game. Ooh. Heck. I love the idea that not finishing the game is considered the good ending. Also, are you all ready to see me sin? That should have taken me higher. Huh. Is this the moment? Some costumes operate differently at 60 and at 30 FPS. No, it's not a glitch. Okay, let's try that again. Because if that's the point at which I have to switch to 60, I'm fine with that. Yes, I'm sad I lost my jumping jack costume. I will need it, but I don't need it exactly at this point. Yeah, this game had some dev hell. Yes, it is different. It's a costume that works differently at 30 and 60. It's nerfed. Jumping jacks is buffed. Okay. Did that wrong. That is a bit of a fiddly one. I think that quote was from my my Smash or Pass stream. I forgot to get the thing. This is not the most efficient route, for anybody wondering. This is barely competent at this point. Camera, why? By the way, it's worth noting, the costume I'm currently using is not the correct costume for this section, at all. The Dusk Butterfly should not be doing this. I didn't change my costume. What's tomorrow, Greg? Just kill some dudes while I'm waiting for stuff to reappear. Greg, it's your birthday tomorrow? I'm so excited. Wait, whose birthday is it tomorrow? Wait, is tomorrow Zach's birthday? Oh, that's such a fiddly jump. Tomorrow is Dan's birthday? Very exciting. Why is this jump so difficult? I got it second time on Sunday. Essentially what I'm trying to do, this guy can hit the yellow balloons, and I'm trying to jump in such a way that I glitch myself around that corner. Not particularly, Greg. I wish I were, but I'm not. This is the level with the best costume in any game. What happened there? Why did I not make the height then? Gosh, Greg, nobody must know. Heck. This is really going poorly. Greg knows many things. That's a very sweet thing to say, Chester. I might have to check the YouTube video again. Yeah, I know Zach is soon. I just don't remember the exact date. Okay, let's do this again. Properly this. Why? Why is that not giving me hype now? Hello, Nikki. No, not today. You know, I know that's what practice is about, but this level would have been faster if I'd just done it the non speedrun way. But Nikki, I love you. Also, I think this is a very good day to remember that Mickey cute. Ah, I need to just flap more. Weirdly. I'm gonna quickly check the speedrun again, just to see exactly what's happening. And more specifically, what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, show me 4-1, buddy. Show me level 4-1 that took you 12 minutes to get to. How dare you? Okay. Get that statue. Get the costume. Trying to follow along with the world record speedrun, because if I can be half as quick, I'll be very quick. Okay, you go along the side. Yeah, Lance is sexy, but not for long. We all know this. Okay, so I'm doing the right thing in theory. It's not quite working out in practice. Okay. It happens. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. This whole level is. Who am I kidding? This whole game is. I will hydrate in a moment. There we go. I just need to angle the camera way more.
What happened?
What happened is I had a success, Greg. Which is a good excuse to drink some water. Now for the part that broke me on Sunday. But before that, I need to get this dang old costume. Think he has groceries? It depends, Nikki. What do you feel like? Sometimes you just can't get that taste you're looking for at home. Nikki, then obtain Borgar. You can cook actual food using actual groceries tomorrow. Okay, so... Oh. force me to do that in the middle of a speed run. Okay, so don't run through the flower fields, it turns out. I mean, I don't like burgers, Nikki. So, yeah, kind of. Unless it's like a chicken burger, but those are normally called chicken sandwiches. Okay, now, this is a rough part. I'm just warning you ahead of time. I may die several times. I may even swear once or twice. Also, the killing guys is not necessary. There we go. That's the difficult part. And now, did I miss my boat? I may have. I may just have to wait for a few seconds. For the really bonkers. I like beef. My problem is most burgers have a lot of stuff on them that I don't like. I'm very picky about my toppings, in that I don't really like toppings. See, this is going to be the tough part of doing this in a speedrun, because this isn't very speedy. And I don't know when the thing happens again. I don't know if the thing happens again. Is this a one-time thing? I'm legit going to go back to the start? Sure, Luca. Cheese, typically yes. I like cheese on a burger. The ideal is if you can get like a cheese crisp. Yeah, you can just skip to the end. A little bit of mustard is good. Frankly, honey mustard, and can get it. Yeah. So the aim here is to be quick enough to get that statue and get onto the whale's back, which is tough to do. But now I also need to go back to.
You can't have a rainbow without Rhyme, baby.
I need to go back to the YouTube video to figure out how this guy actually fights the boss. But yeah, 4-2 is going to take me a lot of practice just to time it correctly. Because you've got to have no hesitation getting that statue and getting back in order to get here. And how do you fight the boss? I remember this boss being a bit fiddly to fight. Okay, so you key, flying fox. You bop him on the nose. That's what I would have expected. Jump, you sheep. Sheep is not what I would have expected. Sorry, I know y'all can't see what's happening. Okay. And then Sheep Bop has to happen 3 times. Forward. And then you back to Fox. Not Box Fox, who is the worst costume in the game. Okay, that looks super doable. It's one of the lengthier ones, but still. Oh, Chester. Of course I can say, Ada. Burger, a little bit of ketchup and mustard. I hate pickles. So, not that. Cheese is good. Okay. This is going to be a little bit tough. Especially because I don't have one of the costumes I need right off the bat. So this is a bit of a fiddly fight by the looks of it, and I've never seen anything beyond beyond World 4 in the speedrun, so, you know, we'll figure it out as we go along. So, E box is the way to start. I don't know which of those I got, unfortunately. If I got the bouncy or the hit nose. Regardless, wind should be next. Oh, well, that's frustrating. That just doesn't work. Or at least doesn't work consistently. Nope. There we go. A surprisingly tough one to actually pull off. Why? Now, I want to do this the right way. The game sure as heck does not make it easy. Peanut butter is sweet and salty. I can see it working with a lot of savory dip. Kind of like how chocolate works very well in chili. Come on, do your thing. By the way, I know I'm doing this much more slowly than I could. but I'm practicing the correct way. You're not gonna give it to me? You're not gonna do it again. Nope. He's just not gonna give it to me. Greg, I adore that joke.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Why was that only one fighting style? Nah. That should have been 3 fighting styles. I've got to watch this again. What is he doing differently? Okay. First one, that's what I did. Then Sheepy. Yeah, all good. Now Sheepy I never got. I accept that. Okay, I see what I did wrong with Sheepy. I'm still not sure what I did wrong with the other one. Weird. I just have to practice that one again. Luca cannot stop talking dirty because it is his nature. Their nature. Alright. Yet. If I ever misgender somebody, please tell me because I'm not doing it on purpose. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad, Luca. Right, it's Tarvis who's there. It is, you're correct. Breakfast sandwiches. Exciting. See, that went better. Saint Sage patty? Sounds delicious. Okay, that time I got all 3 fighting stuff. Okay, perfect. Now I am going to have to pretty closely watch the speedrun. Oh? Of all places to go now? World 2-2? That was not my expectation. I thought we were done on World 2. But apparently not. We are going to need different costumes, though. Dolphin, sheep, and Jumpy Lad. If I'm not responding to chat, that's because I can't currently see chat. Frustrating. You can't just rearrange them. You have to... Okay. Nikki also cute. We'll also snuggle. Yes, I tapped back in. Because I knew somebody would pull something like that. Up there. Press switch. Up and to right. Okay. Press the switch. And to the right. I will say, this over here, one of my favorite weird little mechanics. You can jump out of these water balls in any direction. The game doesn't do a lot right. It does that right. That's going to take some... Okay, that's going to take some practice. Okay. So this is apparently the part where we abuse physics again. And I don't know how good I'm going to be at this. On certain costumes, you can get absurd distances by quickly tapping the button instead of holding it to float. Like that, but better. But at least I didn't lose my costume. So I can practice this without going out of my mind. That one's not going to... yeah, this is going to be a fiddly one. Nope. No, don't fall. Don't you dare. I gave you life, I can take it away. Which is to say, I can switch off the game. Like that. And this gives me double jumper. I hope I replaced the right costume. Now let's see. What does he do with the double jump? Weird, it doesn't seem quite as good as Jumping Jack. I mean, it clearly is. He doesn't go out of his way. Oh, it can get you much better height than Jumping Jack. Okay. Let's check that. Because you can double jump at any point, you can get much better height. You can get good height or a good distance, basically. Or you can fall to your doom. You know, there are options. I have to practice. Also need the dolphin. Normally jump into there to get my first statue. Up there, press that. Here. Nikki, I'm concerned. Concerned about you. Do you not have enough channel points? Because you haven't done your favorite thing. It's gonna take some practice. Wait, did you do it? You did, and I didn't hear. Ah, that's so fiddly. I mean, Nikki, I would ask the same thing of you in Monster Hunter, so don't feel too bad. A lot of things going to require a lot of practice. Still, I've made more progress with all the issues. I've made more progress in an hour and a half today than I did in 2.5 hours on Sunday. Let me watch this again to see if there's an angle or something that I'm not quite. It's just much faster tapping than I'm doing. This is something I was concerned about. I'm using a Switch Pro controller. What am I doing? Being a fool is the answer. I'm using a Switch Pro controller, which is not the best for fast tap. See, that's much more like what he did. So I guess tapping speed, at least of the controller, is not a problem. I'm not getting the height I need. Again, let me just check what he... Whoops, I didn't pause. Got plenty of juice by the end. You know, Lime, there are several sentences I've read, and that's definitely one of them. Gonna take a lot of practice. I'm not sure if I can do enough practice in a week. Oh no. Speedrun event's gonna be a disaster all because of me. How does he land that? He starts a little earlier and gives a little bit higher, maybe? Let me check if that's right. No, he starts right at the very end. Which is where I would start, given the opportunity, so makes sense. Hi. Thank you for the egg, I suppose. Okay, I got it. I just need to practice it a lot. Like, a lot. Why? What is he doing differently? Oh. abusing Coyote time, is what he's doing. Little bit, Juice. Not a lot, but a little bit. I've had some very frustrating jumps that I've attempted. But I'm past them all. Wait, I'm confused, Lime. What are you sorry for? I don't know what feels different between... What? Line! If you'd really said something bad, I would have told you, or timed you out. What you said made me laugh. Oh, that one went really well. Thanks, controller, for really screwing me over there. Now, I'm just gonna have to practice this 1,000 times. All before next week's Sunday, isn't that fun? Oh. It's true. Juice is wonderful. I'm jumping too early, I think. I think that's what's happening. It's hard to feel it. I think I'm jumping just a fraction too early. Yes, that's the issue. I'm so scared of jumping too late that I'm messing up and jumping too early. And here he abuses Coyote time to do that. Finally! I made any amount of progress. Okay. Get that, you hop over. Hop around the back there. Another statue. I felt that happening. More practice for the sheep jump, I guess. There we go. That's much more consistent. There we go. Get the statue that would be there. Come on. There we go. Now let's see how he does this exactly. Go from that edge. Okay, that's what I tried to do. And what I did incorrectly. It's true, Nikki is very cute. No! No, I was there! I had it! Yo, I have to say, I very much appreciate the support. Because you have not watched me play this game once. This is the second time I'm playing this game. And while you're seeing some interesting glitches, you're also seeing me try the same thing 60 times in a row. Ah, heck. Thank you, Chester. Unfortunately, I know that your hands are full of pee, so... That's less comforting than you might think. Thank you, Nikki. Look, I practiced that jump until I could do it. Hey! Got that. Okay. So, once again, the plan at this point appears to be make the developers sorry they ever added any costume to this game with the jump ability. There we go. Ah, this is where I may find myself in a bit of a pickle. Because I don't have the dolphin costume. Nor currently any good way of getting it. So that's an interesting fact. So I've got to keep that in mind for future runs. I have to have the dolphin costume. Okay. So, dolphin costume get. Also, Chester, thank you for quoting to me one of the best shows. It makes me incredibly happy. I feel like I missed a statue there. I know there's another one. Did I miss one here? No, okay. It's just after. You're not 100% wrong, Lime. Okay. That's 2-2. It's going to take some practice. Oh, heck, oh fudge. I haven't checked how to fight the boss because I forgot there are bosses in this game. Have I fought 3 bosses today? Yes, but I still forgot. Can't expect me to have a brain. Okay. How do you fight Sexy Tentacle? He doesn't even have tentacles. I forgot. She's no Ursula the Sea Witch. Okay, get jellyfish. And, okay, that's the first hit. That's fairly straightforward. Have sheep double jump and jump. Oh yeah, this is the one where the dolphin commits murder. Or attempted murder. Yeah. Okay, first hit. Fairly straightforward. Then become as sheep, surprisingly. Oh, and just yeet thyself. Okay. That didn't work quite as I was expecting it to. What did I do wrong? Because now I don't have a sheep. And I don't know if the sheep was essential to this part of the process. Oh, I had to wait until she was head down, apparently. Excuse me, man. You're very sassy. Like, don't get me wrong, you're working it. No, I don't want to beat you with these. I want you to put your head down for the other beating. I also don't want to beat you with those. There we go. It's when she leans down, and you don't at all need the sheep to do it. Okay. So that's worlds 1, 2, 3, and 4 down. Now, concerns me is, do we need the sheep at the start of world 5? Or 6, depending on where he goes next. 5. Because if we do, I'm gonna have to get it before I can continue, and that sounds like a thing for next stream, not today. No, it looks like... Okay, so it looks like Double Jumper is the costume to abuse now. Luca, that's a beautiful image. I hope you understand. Weirdly, we're going for 5-2 to begin with. This level? Oops, all bops. Yeah. Remember how I said this is the costume to abuse now? Yeah, there's like a whole trick to that, and you've got to like use the seesaw to do stuff. Nah. Just jump. Oh, what? Sir, that should be illegal and probably is somewhere. This really is a deeply abusable costume. But no. That's what I was worried about. Gotta get the angle on that, right? Oh no. So, I have to go back and get that costume. But to get that costume, I first need to get the sheep costume. Because I don't have one. So practicing that is gonna be a bit of a bitch. Sheep costume easy to get, assuming it starts me at the start and not the end, which it sometimes does, because, you know. Because logic. Okay, it'll start me at the start. Now, fortunately, that's all the effort it takes to get sheep costume. But then it takes a little more effort to get double jump, which is entirely necessary. I want sheep. I also wanted jumping jack, and I wanted dolphin. I don't strictly need jumping jack, but if I mess up, it makes things much easier. So hopefully my 20 minutes of practice will pay off and I won't need to do it again. I landed that! I landed that! BS. I'm calling BS on that, chat. It's like that other jump where I glitched through the floor. There we go. Doesn't matter because I got it. I did the wrong thing again, and I am without dolphin, but I'm not going to the end of this level. I just needed to get the costume. Five. One weird advantage of speedrunning this game with the watch is when I did Hyper Light Drifter, other people liked that game and decided to stream it at the same time as me, like a race. Ain't nobody gonna do that with this game. There we go. Now, next part is kind of fiddly. Specifically, I'm not sure how to safely get out of here. Oh, we just straight back? Okay, I was expecting that to be more difficult. If I'm being completely honest. Lord, this costume is completely broken. Except when, you know, I do that. I'm gonna go just for a few more minutes because I want to practice this stuff. But also, just this costume feels very good. Let me just say that. One of the few things in this game that does feel good, so you know, I take advantage where I can. I want sheep. Is fine. Oh lord, I did that wrong. I pressed it wrong. Go. I just want to practice 5-1 at least a few times. Like, there's no way I'm currently in a position to do this in 2 hours. But I do think with a week or so of practice, I'll be down to 2 hours. A lot of the things that were very difficult are coming more easily, like that sheep jump that we just saw. I can now pull that off consistently. Eat up there. Top of the fire poles, on top of there. Hopping down there and back is fairly easy, but let me do it anyway. Now this part was... There we go. It's got to be more of a delayed jump because I need distance, not height. Through to the right. Oh. Through to the right. Up there. And up there. Because again, the laws of physics mean nothing. And to my great surprise, we don't stick with this costume the whole way through. Because the next thing we need is, shockingly, Cheapy again. Then I think we changed back. I'm going to take notes as well to use during my speedrun. But these two costumes are just so abusable. I just want to make sure that there are no other impossible to reach statues that we reach effortlessly. That this is the end of the level. Yeah. Wow. These two statues together just annihilate level design. That's amazing. I'm assuming the next one is 5-1. Nope. Shouldn't have made an assumption of any kind, because the next one is 6-1, 6-2, 6-1. I'm at least gonna try it. I've still got a couple of minutes before my normal ending time, so... Okay. So sheep on through. Okay. So the 6-1 actually starts really straightforward. Like, more than I've seen any of these start, except 1-1, which barely counts. Like, this starts the way you would expect 6-1 to start if you were not doing a speedrun. Which makes me think that this costume... Yeah, this costume clearly opens doors that cannot be opened any other way. I still never quite got the hang of this costume. Now I have to check what that is, Greg. Greg, that's so cute. No, I did not get mad. By the way, for everyone wondering, the speedrun, the world record, is not quite at 20 minutes. Oh? Oh, you can do that? You don't need to open it all the way. That's just something I need to practice. Which I recognize is a lot of what this is. Level design. Why even bother when you give us a double jump? You mad lad, you. Okay, let's see how many of those I can pull. When 400 followers, then I do another Katamari stream. And maybe, depending on how I feel, I get a ROM of one of the other Katamari games, because I expected them to release at least one of the sequels by now, and they never did. Take practice to get right. And I think I went too high, actually. Okay, got that one. You head straight out the door. The stairs. This is all very straightforward. Okay. Again, nothing really weird in this level. I have not, Josh. I played about an hour of Xenogears, but the entirely legal copy I got was kind of busted, and I never got another version. Xenosaga I've never played. I would like to. See, what I want to do is I want to play all of them and then do one of those like 10-hour conspiracy theory videos where I put it all together. Because we know for a fact that Xeno, minor spoilers, that the Xenoblade Chronicles game have some connection. The extent of that connection remains to be seen, and who knows, future entries may reveal even more. It's to the left. But I have suspicions that there are connections, weirdly, between Xenosaga and Xenoblade Chronicles X, which is currently the only Xenoblade Chronicles unconnected. I had a theory about a connection between Xenoblade 1 and X. Well, let's not say... between Xenoblade 2 and X, which turned out to be untrue. But I still think there is a connection between X and the other Xenoblade Chronicles games, even if Monolith doesn't want to admit it. You mad lad, are you just going to ignore all the problem solving? This game gave you puzzles. And you just said no. I mean, again, the game is at fault for giving you an ability this powerful. Okay, so there's actually not much more to this one. Josh, have you played Xenogears or Xenosaga? That was a great level for showing just how busted double jump is. Oh, nice, Nikki. So, according to some people who know the games very well, in some ways, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 apparently feels like a remake of Xenogears. So, I'd also like to play it to see those comparisons as well. I still got 10 minutes before I would normally end stream, so I'm gonna do 6-2, which is apparently the next level. Because a lot of these are getting quick now that I've got double jump.
Could it be the legendary Super Swine?
Who dares? Gamer, thank you for the 100 bits! That is incredibly kind. Nikki, did you play all 3 parts of Xenosaga, or just the first? Because it was originally planned to be 6 parts and ended up getting cut to 3. Yeah, Josh, basically that. I got immediately disoriented. Oops. Nikki, you can be a guest when I do my conspiracy video. That's gonna be a bit fiddly. Cosmos is very cool looking. So much so that Cosmos ended up in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. He did it wrong. This is... Oh, this is not ideal. I don't know how to take this back. That is what I heard, Nikki. Cosmos was the Dunban of Xenosaga. Yeah, 1 in 1,000 gacha. Gotta love it, Jock. This is just a quick thing. Nikki, just for you. No one else allowed to enjoy this. I was hoping. Ooh, how is he getting that? I'm gonna try that once more and then call it a night. Because it's late and I'm getting a bit frustrated. Not as frustrated as I did with some of the more frustrating jumps on Sunday. I will say I do love having double jump because it just breaks the game. Nope. That's not gonna make it. Man, that's gonna be tough. Slight anticlimax there, but that is where I'm going to end stream. But I've made some good progress on my practice runs. I should be back on Friday. Friday, actually, I might not be able to stream, spending birthday with family. But if I do, it will be more of this nonsense. Otherwise, I will stream either Saturday or Sunday. Probably Sunday, just do it. And yeah, hopefully we can get this to less than 2 hours before the speedrunning event. Let's take a look at who is streaming so that we can see who to raid. Dan is streaming, Gam is streaming, Sunny's streaming. You know what? I think I would like to raid someone that I don't think I've raided before, or if I have, I've only raided them once. They're NB. They are they're a VTuber, but their VTuber is a Molotov cocktail. Because if you're going to be a VTuber, I guess why not be a Molotov cocktail? Yeah, let's head over to Lolotov. Give them some love. As I said, maybe Friday, definitely this weekend, I'll be streaming again. Hope to see some progress by then. I'm probably not going to restart again so that I can actually practice the later levels. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, or whatever time zone you're in. You all are cute. You all are great. I will see you all around. I hope you all have a good one.